Welcome, everyone. Welcome in to this week's Earth Signs live readings for the week of August 21st through August 27th of 2022. So, as you can see, we do have a new schedule out. I do want to discuss that first before we jump into the astrology. Really quickly, guys, yesterday we did the fire signs on Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time here in the U.S. Today we're going to look at earth signs. So we're doing Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn today. Again, 8 p.m. Tomorrow, every Tuesday, we're going to do water signs. So Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, again at 8 p.m. And air signs will be on Wednesday. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, again at 8 p.m. Guys, I'm in the U.S., so it is Central Time. So this is going to be our new live stream schedule. So for those of you guys that missed the fire signs, just know that they are posted and timestamps are in the description box. I will put timestamps in the description box after we're done with each live stream. So if you come in and watch the replay, thank you so very much. Just make sure to check in that description box, scroll down to the bottom, and you can click where you want to go. Hi, Vanessa. All right, so I didn't make my timestamp sheet. All right, so we're doing Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So guys, we have a new mic. We're totally using a new mic. It's actually not new, guys. It's old. I just finally learned how to use it properly. So let me know, Vanessa, is the sound okay? Let me know if there's an echo. Let me know if you can hear my fan. You know, all those good things before we get started. I'm just going to make my timesheet really quickly. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about the astrology a little bit. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Rachel. And I am just going to keep the schedule up until we get started, guys. I just want everybody to get a chance to see it. It's definitely a different time. We got a lot more views yesterday. We even got a thumbs down, guys. I'm just saying, you know you're growing when you finally see a thumbs down. But yeah, definitely must have ticked somebody off. I'm just saying, I thought it was a great fire sign reading. So make sure to go check that video out if you missed it. But let me know, sound is good, right? No echoes. I got this mic the Christmas before last, guys. And I tried to learn how to use it, and I was very impatient, and I just kind of tossed it aside. And then now we moved, and I found it, of course, when we were, packing things up. And it was literally, guys, like one button, and we have perfect sound. So I don't know if it's perfect, but I feel like it's a lot better. All right, so let's just jump in with the astrology. I want to talk about Mars. Mars is super big right now up there in the sky. Mars is the planet of aggression, anger, and survival. Miss L definitely is always helping me out, guys. Always, always, always. She's always teaching me stuff. Yesterday, I talked about how Mars rules Aries. Mars also interacts with Scorpio. I know Pluto is the planet for Scorpio, but Miss L is right. Mars definitely has a lot of energetic effects on Scorpio. So I should bring that up also. It's definitely, Mars, fire signs, Aries, and Scorpio. And she brought that up in the comments, so I wanted to make sure to say something. Totally true. Thank you so much, Miss L. But what we talked about yesterday is Mars being the planet of aggression, anger, and survival. I asked everyone how many of you guys cry when you're angry. And for the most part, everyone said yes. And I told everyone that it's very possible that most of us are going to say yes because we're all very much experiencing the same types of things because we're on the same type of spiritual journey. So the reason I asked, like, how many of you guys cry when you get like really, really angry is because Mars fights. When Mars is angry, Mars fights. That's what it's known for. That's what it does. And right now, this massive planet is very angry, guys. So the easiest way I can explain this, are you ready? Mars is kind of like a man, okay? And please don't yell at me later. I mean, take it as a joke, but I'm for real. Mars is definitely like a man. It doesn't like to wait. What man do you know that likes to wait? You know what I'm saying? Like, men just don't like to wait. And Mars is definitely just done waiting. So Mars, again, aggression, anger, survival. Mars thinks that in order to survive, it has to come in and just knock everything down, burn everything down, clear the path so that you can go through. So I know it sounds like yesterday when we were doing the fire signs, I was like, man, this sounds like doomsday or like destructive, or you know what I'm saying? And I really wanted to try to look at it in a more positive light. Guys, Mars is up there doing the work that we couldn't do. So that's what's happening up there. So really, because Mars represents our divine masculine energy, and remember, guys, doesn't matter what type of spiritual journey you're on, every single person has divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. Thank you, Rachel. All right, so most of us know at this point, divine masculine is that protector and provider energy. It's that energy that makes you lock your doors at night, right? It's the energy that makes you get up, go to work so that you can feed your family, right? That's protector and provider energy. The divine feminine energy is more like nurturer, caretaker, that healer, you know what I'm saying? That type of energy. So most of you, all of you really should notice at this time that your own divine masculine energy is really coming to the forefront right now. And for those of you on the twin journey, I know it's about time, right? All right. So now what's going to happen is that now that this is all happening, it's definitely a time to get to work. Mars also represents action, doing something, taking action. And Mars also rules our animal instincts. So this is where I mentioned, like, get ready to fight for what it is that you want, what it is that you're really supposed to be doing here. We've talked about it for months. We've went through the healing process. We've talked about spiritual awakening. We all have different tarot readers and healers and people that we listen to and watch. Many of us are already on the brink of entrepreneurship, like we are already stepping into our purpose. So this is the time that you're really going to have to fight for what it is that you want. And that's exactly what Mars is doing up there. Mars is fighting to clear the path so that when you come through, it's smoother. So for those of you that are on the twin journey, right now, Gemini guys, the twins, right? Mars moved into Gemini actually 2 days ago now. It's been 2 days ago. It was on the 20th. And the reason that Mars moving into Gemini is more like going to help the people or the ones that have like the twin soul connection is because it's actually going to activate the ability to change your mind. So let's think about this. Mars moving into Gemini is going to help you have the ability to change your mind. So for many of us on this journey, we've tried to cut cords, right? We tried to say, this is too hard. I don't want to do it. Some of you guys have even went and found people that did like spell work. Some of you guys have went and talked to people that say they can help you cut cords. Some of you guys have just really ventured trying to end the pain, end the whatever it was, right? And really, once you started working with the energy instead of against the energy, and you realize that there's purpose for this, there's reason for this, this is what I'm supposed to do because of all this, that's really when the things started to get smoother, right? But what happened was we took too long, guys. We took too long. And Mars is literally up there, like I said, like a man. It doesn't like to wait. It's ready to go. So it's just going to go do the things. These are all things that we wanted to do anyway, but it might come at a much quicker pace than we were anticipating for sure. All right. So yesterday I was like, for those of you, that said, no, I'm out. I don't want to do this. Screw it. It's too hard. Get ready to change your mind. Get ready to jump into your purpose. For the rest of you, Gemini will help you stop digging your heels into the ground. So for the last few weeks, I've been saying that I can feel like some of us like digging our heels in our like clawing the ground, just going, kicking and screaming, and not wanting to work with the energy, right? Definitely working against the energy. So right now, this Mars moving into Gemini is going to help you regardless of what journey you're on, to be able to move in smoother, to go, like I said, knocking those towers down, clearing the path, and helping you have like a smoother route. Communication will also gain momentum. Again, this is going to be for everyone. For those of you on the twin journey and separation, this can definitely be a time of communication, clearing things up, because here's what's going on, guys. Both sides know. Both sides. It's too far. You're too far into it. Both sides are matching more equal. I feel like for the longest time, Divine Feminine kind of had this little bit of a cocky attitude, like I'm doing everything right, and Divine Masculine sucks and they're super slow, right? That's kind of like what was going on. And it's not the case at all. In fact, Divine Masculine is just as powerful as Divine Feminine. And regardless of how Divine Feminine saw it, Divine Masculine was on the journey too, and doing all the things too. Just because it wasn't the way that it was expected, like Divine Feminine expected things, doesn't mean that Divine Masculine wasn't actually doing the things too. Is Divine Masculine energy collectively slower? Absolutely, guys. We can't like lie about it. We can't. Everybody knows, right? Like it's slower, but they're definitely like stepping up to the plate. And I really feel like at this time, one, send your Divine Masculine unconditional love, but two, just have respect, and understand that it's a very balanced energy. It's not one is better than the other. All right, so let's see. Oh, I also wanted to mention that normally Mars stays in a sign for about 6 weeks. This time, Mars is going to stay in Gemini until March of 2023. So, guys, we're fighting until March of 2023. So, between now and March of 2023, you're going to experience some really epic changes in your life. The reason that Mars is in Gemini for so long is because it actually is going to go retrograde in the fall. And guys, if you remember at the beginning of the year, there's 3 retrogrades in the year most of the time. And the first one I thought was super easy. We went right through it, no problem. The second one, we had like internet crashing, camera crashing, mic going out. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that could go wrong went wrong on our lives. When we were doing like Facebook lives. I mean, it was just craziness. That was the second one. Guys, the third one, I can get on here and be like, oh, it's going to be fine. Everybody's going to be great. No, it's going to stink. It's going to be difficult. But like the whole point of astrology and tarot and all these things that we're doing is they're tools, right? They're tools to help you prepare, to help you be ready. So guys, mark on your calendar, October 30th through January 12th. October 30th through January 12th, Mars is going to go into that last retrograde. And to say that it's going to be difficult for those of you that are on the twin journey would just be a complete understatement. So all I can say right now is the whole point of my channel, the whole reason that we're here is so that everyone knows that this happens to a lot of people. You're not out there all on your own. You're not the only one that's experiencing all this weirdness. We're all experiencing it and we're all together. So here's what I want to say. I feel like as long as we can understand that we're not alone, we're actually one. We're united in this collective tribe. You guys are always like seem like you're so shocked that I can read for you, or like that I can see things as easy as I can, or that I can understand you as easy as I can. And I'm telling you guys, it's because we're experiencing the very same journey. We're different people in different places, but I promise you, we are all one. We are all connected. So I ended it with united, we're strong. United, we can overcome anything in this journey. And united, we will stand. When I was writing this outline for this astrology for this week, as I was writing that last part, that Stand By Me song came on. You guys know the Stand By Me song, the old one, of course. This is a newer version, and it was sung by a woman. Her name was Skylar Gray. Guys, I actually put the link for that YouTube video in the description box. So make sure to check that out because it was a beautiful song, and it came on like right at the end of prepping for this week's live. So yes, guys, that's the astrology. We're done talking about it. We're going to start taking action. So I hope everybody is ready. I know I am. I have Mars. So I have Aries. I'm Aries sun. So Mars is my ruling planet. And of course, I have Aries all throughout my chart. So a lot of fire energy and a lot of that Mars destructive energy. So I completely understand wanting to just go through, completely burn it down, and just completely start over. And I'm kind of getting like that's kind of what's happening. All right, guys, let's timestamp and let's get started. All right, let me know. Is the shuffling too loud on the mic, guys? Let me know. Like the cards on the table, is it too loud? No? Sweet. Is it better on this table? It is, isn't it? All right. All right. All right, guys, let's timestamp Taurus. Let's do 1628 for Taurus. So Taurus, this is going to be for the week of August 21st through August 27th of 2022. So I did talk about Mars and what's going up there in the universe, Taurus. I do feel like it can be very impactful for all sides. Mars is definitely clearing the path. And for the earth signs, I feel like the earth signs have definitely been working really hard. Of course, all earth signs work hard, right? I always say Capricorn is the GOAT, right? But Taurus, I feel like you've been working on something that's been very challenging, very difficult. And Mars, regardless of what sun or whatever your ruling planet is, Mars is still up there clearing the path for you too. So Taurus, let's see, what is the energy for Taurus? August 21st through August 27th. All right, so Taurus. All right, so we have number 22, 19, and 33. Look at that, 22, 33. Number synchronicities. You're probably seeing a lot of them, Taurus. 222s, 333s, a variation of either. Temptation is also here, so that's pretty interesting. Have faith is spirit saying, like, don't give up, don't quit. Rely on your faith, Taurus. Temptation tells me you're tempted to go back to doing something an old way. And then sexual arts is going to come out. And I know everybody's probably thinking it's sex. No, it's not. Sexual arts talks about vulnerability. It talks about opening up to others. It talks about being vulnerable. I don't think that the issue is about Taurus not being vulnerable. I feel like Taurus is really vulnerable at this time. There's been so much change that's been happening, and Taurus doesn't know exactly like where they stand, right? So Taurus spirit's definitely saying like have faith. Don't be tempted by the past. Whatever you left in the past belongs in the past. What's happening right now is the path is clearing. So you may not know like where you're going or where you're headed, but eventually that dust is going to clear like in the near future. I don't even want to say eventually because what's that mean? 20 years from now? No, like in the near future, I would say by March of 2023, the dust is going to settle and you're going to know where you're supposed to be, right? All right. Can't ever decide how I want to put them. All right, guys, let's use Queen of the Moon. The moon is very, very powerful. We just had that last super moon, the Aquarius full moon. Guys, if you're on the journey, we really need to be paying attention to the moon phases at this time. I actually have one of these charts. Definitely recommend that we all have them. It's just the moon calendar. They make them each year. Tells you the dates, what phase the moon is in. It's not just where the moon is, guys. The phase of the moon is definitely very important. All right, Taurus, let's see. What is your challenge or obstacle this week? What is the challenge or obstacle for Taurus? So we have protection coming out, number 24. So there's some more twos. Protection very much tells me, and it's falling on that half faith, right? So I'm definitely getting that energy of like spirit has your back. You're highly protected. This could have something to do with a passed down loved one, Taurus. I do notice like the red cardinal. We have sovereignty, and I just want to say this could be a parent. I do notice like she's folded up in the fetal position in the basket. It normally doesn't stick out to me that much. So I'm thinking like Taurus, there's a parent, there's someone who your safety is important to them, who's definitely like trying to, I feel like you feel like you're alone and they're trying to show you that you're not alone. Sovereignty comes out for lesson learned. It's very possible this is actually happening right now, Taurus. So when I created this spread, I definitely made this position to be like, what's going to help you with the challenge or obstacle. So right now you feel alone. Right now you feel like you're not protected. Right now you feel like something could drop you at any moment. And I feel like whoever the spirit is, whether it's spirit, the universe, or a passed on loved one, it's like it's trying to show you, Taurus, that you're highly, highly protected. Like it's not going to drop you. But I feel like you don't know that right just yet. A lot of times the lesson learned is actually something that's happening right now, especially when we have like these big astrological events happening. So I am getting like sovereignty. Are you sovereign now? No, Taurus. I feel like you're trying to be. You're trying to step into that power. You're trying to call things back, but you're definitely being tempted at this time. It's almost like it's a test, Taurus. All right, outcome. We have release. So I feel like I heard it right away. Look at that. Purity is on the bottom, Taurus. Purity is definitely about like a clean slate. I always talk about the mountains in Colorado. I used to live by a ski resort, and we lived in a tourist town, right? All the people would come to ski, and they would get super excited whenever there was like new snow because it was a whole clean slate, and you could just go wherever you wanted, and nobody's tracks were there anymore. A completely new, fresh snow, clean slate. So I feel like what's happening, I felt it with the release card. You think it's something you have to do. Taurus, you think whatever the temptation, whatever's trying to draw you back to the past, something you've already dealt with, you already know. It's like you feel like it's something you need to do. Like there's some action that you need to take. And Spirit started out with the answer in the first card, have faith. There's not something you need to do here, Taurus. What you need to do is release the fear. Release the ideas that you can't do something, that you can't continue to push forward, that you have to go back, that the only thing that's for you is what's in the past. You need to release all that. Release all of that energy, release it to Spirit, and allow Spirit's white light, innocent, new clean slate, fresh snow, fresh clean slate to start right now. It's not something you need to do. There's not an action you need to take, Taurus. You just need to release the idea that it's up to you or that you have something you have to do. Just release it. Let it go. I just seen the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is that forgiveness card. Most likely this week, Taurus, is definitely going to be about offering yourself forgiveness. Guys, I'm trying to quit smoking. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to quit smoking, but this, I almost said a curse word. It's no joke. It's just no joke. I've had 4 cigarettes today. It's really good, but it's horrible. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune comes out first. The moon, there's that fear. Release that fear. Let's look at sovereignty. This is definitely you stepping into your power right now. This is happening now, Taurus. Yeah, 8 of Wands comes out and Knight of Pentacles. And not only is this happening now, but when this change happens, like when you release that idea that this is your fault or there's something you're supposed to do, when you release that, that's going to help you like get on with it. The Knight of Pentacles is that in for the long haul. It's like you've been trying to get away from whatever that temptation is, Taurus, and you got away for so long, and now something's happened, something's changed. With that Wheel of Fortune, it's like change. Something happened that caused you this fear. The moon is definitely fear. Like you can't see what's coming, so you're like, this could be bad. But it's like you step into your power as soon as you release that situation. It's like that brings the sudden change, and now all of a sudden you're ready to be in that sovereignty, and you're ready to move forward. You're in for the long haul. All right, let's look at the release. So, Queen of Swords, it could be something you say. And Four of Pentacles, release again. Page of Swords is on the bottom, Taurus. Page of Swords is a little bit of looking back, not able to move forward. But it's also a little bit of like, it's funny because it's a girl. It's a girl in the Modern Witches Tarot. It's not the creepy stalker guy. It's the creepy stalker lady. Taurus, someone could definitely be like stalking you, watching your social media, looking who you're talking to, stuff like that. Definitely. All right, Queen of Swords tells me that what you're releasing could be like a person, especially if they have like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It could be someone who speaks to you harshly. Maybe they're not very respectful to you, or what you could be releasing is not speaking your truth. Like holding something in. Maybe you need to say something to someone. That could be like what you need to release. Four of Pentacles is that card that says you're holding on to something too tightly and you need to let it go. And I just want to say the Four of Pentacles, I always say, gets like a really bad rap because people are always like, well, he's holding on to it so tightly because he's greedy. That's not always the case. Sometimes, Taurus, you hold on to something too tightly because you think that's all there is. You think there's not going to be any more. All right, let's pull some guidance for Taurus. We're going to use magical times. All right, guys, after Taurus, I got to step out for just a second, and then Junior's going to come sit over here and talk to you guys. I know, right? Just a quick break. All right, Taurus, guidance from Spirit about this situation. Look at that. The Faith card again, Taurus. 2 different decks. Come on now. All right. Believe you are not alone. You are not. Someone is definitely watching over you. And if you have like a passed on like parent, or if you lived with a grandparent, someone who would have taken care of you, they're definitely by you. But anyway, believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. We have union. You have seen and unseen allies. And I feel like that's the issue here. Draw upon their strength. In other words, learn from what you've already went through. Join forces with friends and flourish. So I do feel like you have support around you, Taurus. We have dance. Find your hearts for them and step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. In other words, release whatever that temptation is because it's keeping you down. It's keeping you sad. It's keeping you angry. And if you want to raise those vibrational energies, you're going to have to make the situation lighter, which means you're going to have to let it go. All right, Taurus. Let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. And remember, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Taurus, I feel like fire signs were super emotional. You are much more grounded and much more in your thoughts. What do you need to release? No way. All right. Expect powerful changes. That's that 8 of Wands. And your hard work is paying off. Absolutely. I feel like you've been doing this for a long time. Don't quit now, Taurus. And it's the new moon in Capricorn. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini is on the bottom. So there's some of that twin energy. All right, guys. I'm going to step away. I want to go tuck Amelia in tonight. So Junior is going to come over and chit chat. And I'll be right back in like 2 minutes.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah. I'm running PLR stuff. Using my hands. I don't know how to read the tarot. So how's everybody been today? It's been a great day. Y'all enjoying the tarot? Yeah. I don't even know where she was at to try to continue on. Wouldn't be no good if I did. So, yeah. There's not a... Twitch is going on pretty good today, Pat. Thanks for commenting there, buddy. Wish I could do more with this stuff, you know, but I don't know. Let's check out. We got a Palo Santo stick here. Yep. Then we got our sage one. It's got the rose stuff in it. Yeah. It's white sage and rose, I think. I could be wrong. She'll be able to tell y'all more about it.
It's dragon's blood.
Dragon blood. There you go. Dragon blood.
All right.
Vanessa, she's waiting for Capri.
All right, guys. I do apologize. Today, Amelia's first week, guys. So school, getting adjusted to a new school. And she has homework for like the first time ever. So, yeah, I just wanted to let her know that she did an amazing job before she went to bed. Yeah, and it'll get easier. I know. I tell her this is a real school for a real little girl. Not to talk smack about the other school, but I feel like this school is a lot more like the schools that I went to, where, you know, like you have homework and grades and you have to do the things.
Agreeable.
Yes. All right. So thank you guys for being so patient while I did that. All right. So cleaning up from Taurus. Taurus definitely tempted to go back to something or someone. Definitely could be both. But definitely feeling like they're on their own, right? And someone, I want to say it was like a parent. I definitely got like a parent energy, Taurus. I just seen that hot moon. Hot moon. We're doing Virgo next. But Taurus, I feel like it was a parent that wanted like Taurus to know, like, hey, I'm still here. All right. All right, guys, let's timestamp Virgo at 33:17. 33:17. Virgo, this is going to be for the week of August 21st through August 27th of 2022. I did talk about Mars at the beginning of the reading. I'm sorry, at the beginning of the live stream. The astrology is definitely focused on Mars moving into Gemini, definitely clearing some obstacles out of the way. Could seem a little destructive at times, but it's just getting the job done. So let's see, Virgo, how it's going to affect you this week. So what is the energy for Virgo? The energy for Virgo, August 21st through the 27th. I just seen that Phoenix rising. The love card comes out, and be patient. Be patient is on the bottom. All right, Virgo. So I feel like that's super easy. There's definitely some sort of soul connection, because I do see the mirror. I used to think this was a picture frame. I don't know if you guys can see it. But then I realized that he was looking at her. So it's a mirror, and it's definitely supposed to represent like the twins mirroring each other. It's definitely talking about love, and love is, of course, unconditional love. It's number 28. There's definitely something or someone that you're strongly connected to that you're having to have patience for. Virgo, what you're having patience for is some sort of offer. Notice how she's sitting at the well. 23 and 28. So again, with the twos, earth signs are definitely going to be about relationships this week for sure. But patience, it's like she has her hand out. So she's waiting for an offer. So you could be waiting for someone to either like proclaim their love, confess their love, you know, that type of energy. All right, so let's pull Queen of the Moon. What is the challenge or obstacle for Virgo? So we have will. So this is going to be about your willpower here. Lesson learned. We have discernment. You're confused about something. And outcome. Outcome for Virgo. Look at that. The sovereignty card coming back out. And supermoon attraction on the bottom. Matthew Cortez. Hello. All right. So supermoon is we kind of just went through that, right? The Aquarius supermoon. It was actually the last supermoon of 2022, guys. Definitely a moon for manifesting, but of course we were going through the Lionsgate portal, so it gave like I feel like either the Lionsgate portal like gave the last supermoon the super boost, or the last supermoon gave the Lionsgate a super boost. Either way, we were manifesting like crazy, and it's very possible that you're trying to manifest something in your love situation, Virgo. Willpower is definitely telling me like you're having to dig deep. And this is the challenge or obstacle. So it's like you want to quit, you want to give up. And I'm definitely getting like some of you Virgos are like, this just isn't meant for me. Something like that. But it's because there's confusion. So lesson learned comes out and it tells me there's discernment that needs to happen. You're seeing something the wrong way. You need to look at it from a different perspective, something like that. It's like there's fog and it needs to be cleared. And then sovereignty comes out at the end. Did not expect to see this card again, but wouldn't it be interesting if it's the one that comes out? You know how we always have like one that comes out for all the signs? Wouldn't it be interesting if sovereignty comes out for all the earth signs? Because I believe I called this one, it's on the horizon. It's not quite here. It's like you can see it, but it's definitely about stepping into leadership. And I feel like all of the earth signs are going to do just that. So interesting that sovereignty comes out at the end. But let's pull some tarot and let's clarify a little. So I am using that Modern Witches Tarot. I just seen the Chariot. The Chariot is that like a ride or die. Your partner in crime type of situation. Huh? Say hi to, oh, Tyson. Hi, Tyson. Tyson here's Nana on TV. Oh, that's cute. All right, let's look at the Wheel card. All right, so Three of Pentacles. You want somebody to work with you. And not only, Virgo, do you want them to work with you, but you want them to respect you. The Three of Pentacles says that these people work together, but they respect each other's opinion. It's like it takes all three of them to accomplish the one job. We have the Three of Cups coming out. So wow, twos and threes everywhere for everyone, right? But Three of Cups is like celebrating with your soul tribe. But it's also a card that says there could be too many hands in the pot. So Virgo, it's like you want to work with someone. This could be like, there could be like a third wheel. There could be like an extra person, definitely something like that, Virgo. But it could also be saying that there's too many people telling you what to do, Virgo. And that's kind of what I'm picking up. And that could be why you have discernment, like, or you need discernment, right? That could be like, let's say one person is telling you one thing, do this, Virgo. And the other person's like, no, do this. And Virgo's not even doing what they want to do. I feel like that's going to be the issue here. And you're really going to have to dig deep. You're really going to have to pull out that willpower and do what it is that you know you're supposed to be doing, Virgo. Let's see what that is. So 4 of Pentacles coming back out and 9 of Swords. So you're suffering from some sort of anxiety. You're worried about something. You could be like over worried about something. I'm getting like anxiousness energy with the 9 of Swords. You don't want to let something go because, again, the 4 of Pentacles is about release and let go. And remember, we talked about it earlier with Taurus. The 4 of Pentacles always getting a bad rap. The 4 of Pentacles holding on to it so tightly because it thinks that's all there is. 4 of Pentacles thinks, I'm never going to get any more, so I have to hold on to this as tight as I can. That's the confusion. That's the discernment. That's what's keeping you up at night, Virgo. Sovereignty comes out. We have the Queen of Swords again and the Moon again. So the moon is still up there, guys, and still very powerful. I mean, I know that it was like, what was it? The 11th was the super moon. I don't know. I feel like today it's finally dark outside, but it was like super bright for a long time, right? And remember, guys, everyone feels the energy at different times. I could definitely be talking to a Virgo that feels it later. I always say that I feel the full moon energy, like I would say like a week, sometimes even like, let's say 7 to 10 days before the full moon's actually here. Most people feel it when, you know, the astrologers say like this is the peak of this astrological event. That's when most people feel it. But there are some people that feel it after, later. So there could definitely be some issue with the full moon, releasing fear and stepping into your power. Absolutely. All right, Virgo, let's pull some guidance. And let's see what Spirit wants to say to Virgo about this situation. So there's definitely an issue with working with a partner, working in a relationship, respecting each other. There's definitely an issue with like, there could be a third party, but I'm feeling like it's just too many people telling you what to do, Virgo. Metamorphosis. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. And remember, patience was on the bottom of the Heal Yourself reading cards. Healing. Bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom and guide us to the path of wellness. Last one for Virgo. Strength. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Look at that. Find your center and spiral into your power. Beautiful. All right, Virgo. Let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. So don't let your past hold you back came out. Virgo, I'm sensing a little bit more emotion here than Taurus, but still not as much as the fire signs. So I feel like the fire signs are definitely going to take the lead in the aggression. But I feel like Virgo, definitely the Queen of Swords coming back out. Earth signs definitely in their thoughts, definitely like making plans, strategizing, that type of thing. Don't let your past hold you back, Virgo. A time for healing? No way. And it's 2 different decks. You guys see how the same cards are coming up, but different oracles and different decks. You see what I mean? You and your loved ones are safe. It's the new moon in Cancer. So I'm definitely sensing this is like a family situation, a love situation, a partnership situation. I feel like Spirit's definitely saying you're highly protected, Virgo. Don't be afraid to make big power moves. Like, you're strong. Where it tells you, like, find your center and spiral into your power. That's what you're supposed to be doing. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Virgo. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that very good stuff. And I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we will jump to Capricorn. And I know lots of you are here waiting for Capricorn. I appreciate you being so patient. All right. So earth signs definitely, I don't want to say in their feels because it's more of like in their thoughts. but definitely working with relationships, soul connections, spiritual connections, soulmates, twins, all that good stuff. Thank you, Miss Owl. Rachel says, yes, get me out of my thoughts. All right, so we've done Taurus. We've done Virgo. Almost ready for Capricorn. All right, guys, let's timestamp 45:48 for Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is going to be for the week of August 21st through August 27th of 2022. So I did talk about Mars at the beginning of the reading. I keep saying that at the beginning of the live stream. I do feel like that astrology could be very impactful to many of us. Mars up there definitely clearing the path out for you, Capricorn. So let's see, what is the energy? What is the energy for Capricorn August 21st through August 27th? How is Mars up there knocking all those blockages out of the way, affecting Capricorn? Ooh, I love it. Capricorn, you got the dreams card. All right. Cycles is on the bottom. So cycles talks about how every cycle has a slow period, and you could definitely be in a slow period right now. And it's like something could be taking a minute to like come into fruition, right? I'm definitely kind of picking that up. And I feel like it's because you're closing out an old cycle, Capricorn, and you're starting some sort of new cycle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I got to get my book because you guys are going to think I'm making it up. But right before we started, I was practicing. I sit in here and practice, guys, and talk to myself. But I was practicing and I was getting ready, and you see the word dreams? You see it right there? I was supposed to talk about dreams when we started, and I totally skipped over it. So while I was getting ready today, I feel like each day I'm getting ready for each sign, like each element. Spirit gives me something, like I get like a message, right? Like, for example, the fire signs, I got like, the fight's here, get ready, like get your armor on, grab your sword, let's go. It's no more talking. It's time for action, right? And I definitely picked that up with the fire signs. With the earth signs, it's like I've been doing all the work, and it's finally here. The rewards are finally here. Stepping into some sort of power, stepping into leadership, that type of energy. That definitely came for the earth side. But I also heard dreams. Dreams, guys. You could definitely be getting messages in your dreams, especially Capricorn, because I heard it when I was getting ready for the earth signs, and then I forgot all about it until we got here and we flipped the dreams card. Guys, I make dream journals. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but I feel like it's really important that we write everything down. So I make all kinds of journals, but I have one particular dream journal, this guided dream journal. I actually created the design, the cover, that stuff. Inside one side of every page is a dream journal, and it asks you specific questions and it helps you interpret your dreams. On the other side is a blank journal. You circle the date and you can write whatever it is you want. You can keep your daily journal there. You can continue to go on with what you dreamed about. But guys, writing these dreams down and answering these questions can actually help you understand what messages are trying to come through in your dreams. If you're interested in my dream journal, by the way, the link is in the description box below. But yes, guys, write it down, write it down. There's definitely something coming to you. I'm not saying that Capricorn, you're chasing your dreams. You're going after your dreams. You've been going after your dreams. And it's like it finally is coming through. That's why I was getting that like at the horizon type of energy, right? This is not just like your dreams coming true. This is like you manifesting what it is that you wanted. All right, so let's pull some Queen of the Moon. And let's see what could possibly be the challenge or obstacle. Capricorn number 3, dreams. So we have change coming out. So you definitely experience some sort of massive change. You have 3-5 here, 35. So here's the thing with the change card. It's actually the Thunder Moon. We had this moon not too long ago, and it was super strong. And yeah. But anyway, what I say about the Thunder Moon is if you look closely, there's actually a lady here, and she has her feet and her arms on the moon. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like she's fixing to like back spring, like catapult off of this moon. So she's either trying to push the change away, push the moon away, or she's going to use the moon that's coming at her to catapult into where she wants to go. So whenever change happens, guys, it's not easy. Even if it's something we want, it's not easy, right? And I feel like that could be what's happening here. All right, let's look at lesson learned for Capricorn. Lesson learned. We have I love it. Thank you, Spirit. 44, attraction. What I just said, you manifested it. You created it. You wanted it. So whatever's happening right now, you want this thing. Is it hard? Yes. But is it going to be worth it? Absolutely. All right, Capricorn. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Capricorn? We have blossoming. It comes in and it's brand new and you created it. Look at that. Oh. All right, so creation is on the bottom. Definitely manifesting, Capricorn. Definitely did all of that work, right? The goat, the one that doesn't quit, didn't stop until what it is that you wanted came through. I mean, you have the dreams card as the energy of the week. Your challenge or obstacle is that the change was hard. Guys, the change was hard for everyone. But you already understand that you manifested it. So you're not sitting there, Capricorn, going, man, I don't even know what's happening right now. Because you know exactly what's happening right now, because this is what you wanted. And blossoming, it's so funny, honey. Blossoming reminds me of like the flower. You know, when a flower is blooming, if you look up right above the S on your top left corner, there's a little rosebud. You see the little rosebud underneath the purple rose? All right, so when they bloom, they open, it's blossoming, right? It's opening up. It's a new situation. It's a new abundance. It's a new opportunity. And I definitely feel like that's what's coming in here. 35, 44, and 33. So that tells me, Capricorn, you've been seeing them all. 111, 222, 333. In fact, the more you manifested, the higher the number probably climbed. All right, let's look at the change. What is the change that came in for Capricorn? So we have 2 of Pentacles, stretched resources, and 6 of Swords. So most likely, this resources were stretched. You feel like you were being pulled in too many directions. You didn't have enough to give everyone. So you felt guided. You felt guided to go somewhere else. Let's look at attraction. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. New resources. And the 7 of Pentacles. Interesting. Be patient. So the Queen of Pentacles is pretty interesting because I went on this whole rant about the Queen of Pentacles. We always talk about the King of Pentacles as like the protector and provider energy. The king, so all kings do stuff for their people, right? Like the King of Swords, he speaks truth. He speaks truth to his people. He fights and protects his people. The King of Cups, he loves his people. He loves them unconditionally. The King of Pentacles, he gives them money, right? He gives them resources. He gives them things. And so it's like the Queen of Pentacles, everybody's like, oh, well, she must get her money from the King of Pentacles. Yeah, no. No, she does not. Queen of Pentacles makes her own money. She is her own resource. It's definitely about finding new resources. This could be like a new job, a new career, but this is you doing it. Seven of Pentacles says, be patient. Be patient. Is it going to come in like this? Maybe not. It may be a step-by-step process. And it's pretty super funny. Junior is definitely a Capricorn. He's definitely had some career changes happen recently, and he's definitely having to be patient with the new process. So super interesting that it's coming out. But I love that blossoming is the outcome, because it means that it happens, honey. It happens. It's new, it's exciting, and you're going to love it. So the Eight of Pentacles, work, definitely, right? Oh, look at that. The Emperor stepping into the leadership. I knew I called it that for something. And Knight of Wands is on here. Get ready for things to get messy. Get ready for, it's so funny. Get ready for things to get messy. It's literally what it means, right? But get ready to take like action, courageous action. You're definitely stepping into some sort of leadership role. It is going to have something to do with work. It is going to be very new to you, Capricorn. But I feel like you're just going to love it. It's exactly where you want to be. All right, let's close it out with some guidance. Quit it, honey. You're never boring. All right, let's see. What guidance does Spirit have for Capricorn? With the Strength card coming back out. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Faith. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. That came out for Taurus. Last one, the Dreamer. Ooh, quinky dink, not. Look at the Dreams card. You see it? You see it? All right. So Dreamer says, your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. Beautiful, Capricorn. Beautiful. All right. I don't know about you, but I'm emotional for Capricorn. But I feel like Capricorn feeling really firm, really strong right now. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. And remember, Capricorn, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. So the first one, we have bring love into the situation. It's the new moon in Aquarius. We have believe in the impossible. Honey, it's our favorite card, the blue moon. Mm-hmm. All right, last one for Capricorn. Don't let pride get in your way. It's the full moon in Leo. Ooh, look at that. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those very good things. And that's it, guys. That is going to be the Earth signs for the week of August 21st through August 27th of 2022. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with me. Hi, Al, on Twitch. Rachel says, seeing all them numbers. Al says, luckily, I don't remember many dreams, so I can remember the few that happened. Interesting. Miss L says, it's not good to meet anyone right now with Mars energy going on. I'm not necessarily sure about that, Miss L. Oh, you mean like new, like as in a new relationship? Yes, I would definitely agree with that. Absolutely. But I feel like we're going to be meeting new people that are going to be part of our, life experience, because we have a lot of changes that are happening. People are getting new jobs, new careers, that type of stuff. I feel like the Earth signs are very focused on relationship, but it's going to be like relationships that you're already in. It's definitely going to be like growing or expanding the relationship that you're already in. And I know I talked a lot about like the Pentacles and money, but guys, Pentacles doesn't always mean money. For some, Pentacles encompass everything. It encompasses your love life, your spiritual life, your career, everything. So for some people, what's abundance to them could be love. You see what I'm saying? Might not necessarily be like a job or money. In Junior's case, he manifested a job that he's going to love. All right, guys. So it is that time. I will pick a couple to do free readings. So let me know if anyone has a question or if you just want to get some guidance. Now is definitely the time. Just let me know in the comments box. Oh, I understand. I felt that myself. I figured it out. I'm sorry. I was slow. But you're so right. Absolutely. It's not the time. I don't know. I mean, maybe like there's two really aggressive people out there that, you know, really like to be aggressive. I don't know. All right, guys. Anybody? Let me know. Let me know before I wrap it up. All right, guys. Don't forget the new schedule. New schedule. All we've done is moved it back to 8 p.m. Amelia is started school. Junior is fixing to start work. We're all getting finally like starting to get settled here in our new place. So it's very a lot of adjustments, a lot of things that we're getting used to. But I wanted to push the schedule back so I knew that we could do it each day without too much of a struggle. And to be perfectly honest, my brother-in-law is like this amazing cook, and I got really tired of like smelling all the food at 6 o'clock because that's when dinner is, and I would have to like sit here and wait until it was time to eat. So I was like, yeah, we're totally pushing it back. So I feel like 8 o'clock, it definitely worked really well. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the fire signs totally took off yesterday. Those are already posted. We did the earth signs today. I will put the timestamps in after the live stream. Tomorrow, we're going to do Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, the water signs. And of course, every Wednesday, we'll do air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and every night at 8 p.m. Central Time, guys. Also, really quickly, I want to mention I did put out a current twin flame energy update. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, I believe this is the second or third one I've done for August. I'm not sure, guys. I've just definitely been drawn to continue to push them out because it is such a challenging time for those of you that are on that spiritual connection type of journey. And so I just really want you to understand that you're not out there alone. We're all kind of going through the same things. We're all seeing the same synchronicities. We're all mirroring each other. And we're definitely like moving forward in our purpose, entrepreneurship, that type of thing. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure to check that out. Last thing I want to mention is the blog, or I'm sorry, my Facebook page. It's not even my Facebook page, my website. I'll get it right. So www.purplelunarose.com is actually my old blog. So if you guys read my blog before, it has now been monetized and we are now like all official with our name. So yes, guys, for more like, I don't know, behind the scenes or personal information, that's definitely where you're going to go. So make sure to check that out if you haven't already. I am going to go ahead and put my readings on there also. So you'll actually here in the very near future be able to go to purplelunarose.com and just purchase your reading from there. I am going to keep the Etsy shop up for a little while, just till we get some, smooth flowing, sales. So I will keep it up for those of you that feel more comfortable with the Etsy shop, but I just want to be able to provide more options for more people. So yes, guys, purplelunarose.com. Make sure to check it out. All right. Yes, we are later. We have changed the schedule for sure. Yes. Oh, Al said, congrats on the new job, honey. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Again, thank you so much for coming in and joining me. I hope to see all of you tomorrow when we do the water signs. Remember, guys, 8 p.m., 8 p.m. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so very much. And as always, I am always all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.